So far, incredible hospitality, and it's the first time took a little while to get into, and they did decide, their friends wanted to make sure that I would be okay with Alice if I was drunk, if I was not a violent drunk. And they succeeded very well in getting me drunk. There was a table of 21 people in Taipei 101, and we were toasting with a very nice whiskey, a single malt. Everyone else decided that you water it down. I was thinking, it's a very nice single malt, you cannot do that to it. So a few drops, and then toasting everyone at the table. Anyway, it was, I don't remember the rest of the night. I assume it turned out very well, but I wasn't a violent drunk. Maybe just a bit messy. It's also been made very clear to me that marrying Alice, the family comes along with it, the whole extended family. The family, obviously immediate family, they're here today, it's amazing. It's Chinese New Year on Monday, which makes it very difficult for others to come around, and also should thank TC and Lisa in particular for coming out. I know it's the busiest time of year for you guys, and it's a flying visit, but it's so good to have you here in Melbourne. And I'm really looking forward to becoming part of such a close family, and also to becoming part of the Chinese New Year's celebrations, which are on Monday. So late night flight tomorrow night. Thank you very much to my best man and groomsmen, Daniel, Tom and Kevin, for supporting me through the lead up to today, and making sure I got here, and also making sure I didn't partake too much in the pre-ceremony refreshments. So thank you, Daniel, very much for organising them. They were very nice. And also a big thank you to Daniel for helping me select the wines tonight. I'm sure everyone will agree that he did well in those selections. Thank you, Mum, for everything you've done, going back to the beginning and to now. Thanks also for your help leading up to today. Especially for the flowers, which you helped us to a large extent organise. They're incredibly beautiful. I walked in today before everyone got here, and I was just blown away with how bright and colourful and amazing they were. Thank you also for, as Tui mentioned, for teaching me how to cook and appreciate food. And so I'm sure none of us would be here today if I wasn't able to provide for Alice in the early days of the relationship, with some, as Tui said, some home cooking with some fresh ingredients, not from the freezer. We occasionally use frozen vegetables, but not that often. Definitely. Thank you very much to my sister Claire, again being there through the year, for her assistance with the logistics for today, and also for wrapping up those beautiful torches that have gone on there. And apparently she's the one to go to if you want anything rectangular wrapped. So, they're brilliant. Of course, the biggest thank you is to Alice for showing up, agreeing to marry me, for being who you are. I don't know what I've done to deserve Alice. I figure best not to question, just go with it. Alice, beautiful in every way. kind and caring, just amazingly intelligent. I mean, just lately, all the work you've been doing, setting up a clinic from scratch, it's been very impressive. And I consider myself incredibly fortunate. And I just love being around you and look forward to doing that for the rest of my life. So, thank you, Alice. And again, as a lot of you know, today wasn't the first time I saw Alice in the dress. Many of you have been fortunate enough to see the amazing photos we had done in Taiwan. For those that haven't, I'm sure we can show you a bit later. They're quite amazing. But yeah, when I saw you today, it was something very different and totally different feeling. And it's just very, 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 very beautiful. Thank you. I'm very happy today. And a big thank you to everyone involved. The staff here have been amazing. Yeah, there was you might have noticed I was a bit stressed beforehand. I kind of forgot something in the hotel. It was sorted. Thank you, basically, to the staff here. It got here in time, so all good. Big thank you to everyone, the photographers. You've been great. DJs, Photorazzi people. If you haven't been up, go and grab a few photos. It's yeah, it'd be great. And yeah, first of all, thank you to us. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. That's very sweet. Okay, so I think it's all been said, but I just want to take a moment to thank everyone for coming tonight. First of all, to my parents. 千言万语只能说一声谢谢. And to my brother, who's also the MC tonight. Great job. And congratulations to you on your upcoming wedding as well. To all my friends, my family, my new family, who have come from Brisbane, from Sydney, and here in Melbourne, I know that I wouldn't be standing here or be the person that I am without your friendships and support. And I feel very privileged that you are all here tonight. And I'm also very lucky that I was able to make so many new friends through John over the past 18 months or so. So, finally, a few words about John. Now, I spent the last week trying to come up with a word to sum up my new husband. I was tossing up between charming, intelligent, no. I think if I could sum up John in just one word, it would be useful. I found that I could always count on John in all situations. He could reach the stuff at the top of the cupboard without the need of a ladder. He's also very handy at home, especially with the electrical appliances, such as my dryer, which he broke. Then he fixed. Then he fixed it. He did fix it. He's also, as you've already heard, he's a great cook who keeps me very well fed, and I hold him solely responsible for my weight gain in the past year. And even my family has taken to him. My dog, Leo, is smitten with John because of the weekly doggy chinos that he makes for him. And even my dad has come to eventually appreciate having John in the family. They did have a rocky start. It did take a while for my dad to accept John. From the first time I took John back to Taiwan to meet my parents, their first impressions were made when this whitey strolled around my parents' house in socks with holes. My dad has to ask me in private whether I think John would become offended if he asked him to take him sock shopping. But The next time we went back to Taiwan, my dad found out just how useful John could be to have in the family. My dad had gotten a present from a friend. It was a box of Ferrero Rocher chocolates that he's been eyeing for about a week, but my mum had forbidden him to go near it. So one morning, my dad went up to John and offered him some chocolates. When John accepted, my dad thought that it might be rude not to join him, so he partook in the chocolates himself. Later that day, my mum found the half-eaten box of chocolate. Upon questioning, my dad looked very innocently at her and said, "John was hungry. He ate the chocolates." But in all seriousness, John, I want to thank you too tonight. You've brought so much into my life. I've gained so many new friends, a new family, and a new best friend. We don't always see eye to eye on everything. There's always going to be arguments, such as the constant battle we have about whether front-loading washing machine is better or top-loading washing machine is better. Top-loading is definitely better.
But it's not environmental.
But we just have to agree to disagree on some things. There's always going to be hiccups along the way, but I can't wait. There will be ups and downs, but the best is yet to come. So, now it's on to the social part of the night, and I thank everybody for coming, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.